Why do men give us mixed signals?
Elaborate. Like, what does that look like to you?
So, I'd say they will say one thing, and then next day, complete opposite.
Give me an example.
So like, oh, let's go and do this. Like, oh my God, I want to take you here. And then next day, you're the aired and like everything. And I'm like, what? Confused. And like, they could say like, oh, like, I love you and stuff like that. Next day, no.
Like, when you say next day, as in like, you just don't hear from them ever again?
Yeah.
Or like
things like that as well.
Oh, wow.
Like,
Okay.
why are we getting mixed signals? Just be upfront, honest. Prefer that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, ideally, everyone would be like that. I would say never listen to what he says. Just look at what he does. Actions speak louder than words.
That's so true.
So if a guy's like, hey, like, I'm really into you and I want to get to know you, but he's not actually asking to meet up with you. Then he's just talking just to talk. Do you know what I mean? Which I don't know why, because most guys don't chat just to chat. You know, usually, like, if they say they're into you, they're trying to meet up with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, if he's just messaging you and then just, you know, kind of ghosting you after he's messaging you. Is this like the first initial message, or is it like you've been texting for a couple of weeks?
No, you've been texting for like a while.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, they're like not there anymore and you're like, what?
Was there anything said?
No.
Anything happened? Did you meet up with this guy?
Oh no, this is just like a genuine question from one of my friends,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, just look what he says. At the end of the day, like, if a guy wants to see you, he's going to ask to see you.
That's true, you know.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. What do you think is a difficult conversation to have in dating?
Like, if you're getting into dating?
Like, if you're, like, dating a guy, like, what do you think is a difficult conversation to have?
I'd say, like, the next step. Like, if you're dating, you've been dating for a few years or, like, a few months, whatever.
Okay. A few years or a few months. That's a big difference.
Like, towards, like, a year and so, whatever.
Okay.
And it's, like, moving in stage.
As in, like, to live together?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I feel like that would be a difficult conversation. I've never had to do that.
Okay.
So I would find that difficult.
So do you think it'd be difficult if a guy was asking you to move in, or if you wanted to live with him?
If I wanted to live with him.
Yeah.
But obviously I'm not going to say anything because I want him to initiate it.
I don't disagree with you, but why wouldn't you say anything? Why
because
not?
I want it to come from him.
But why?
Because I want him to initiate it.
But if you're like, oh, like, I'd love for us to think about living together soon. Is that really hard for you to say?
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Because it makes me vulnerable.
Yeah, but you're in a relationship with him. He cares about you. That's a safe space, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. But still like, about it.
Where he's like afraid of rejection thing.
Yeah.
I get that, but I mean, the worst he could say is be like, oh, I just think it's too soon. Isn't that the worst he could say? He's not going to be like, well, you asked that, now we have to break up. Do you know what
That's
I mean?
true, yeah.
He's not going to do that.
Yeah.
That's so funny. That's so funny. I guess, I don't know. I've lived with a partner, but we didn't have that conversation. I mean, we were just in a different country, so it just made sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never thought of that being a hard conversation. I think one thing that guys struggle with, I think texting is a big one. Because
Agreed.
Some guys
suck.
They don't like texting all the time, me included.
No.
And I feel like there's only a small amount of guys that are all up for like texting all day, every day.
Okay. Well, this person, if he watches this, will know this is about him.
Okay.
But there was this one person that I used to talk to.
Yes.
And I had a conversation with him. I was like, look, you're texting me way too much. Okay.
Oh.
Like,
you're very
consistently
direct.
All day, every single day, even when I'm at work. I'm like, look, like I'm at work, like I'll speak to you soon.
Okay.
And like, I opened a message. I was like, okay, leave it. And then I replied to you when I get home. I was like, okay, I'm having dinner with my friends. I'd finish on set. And I go home. It's like 8:00, so it's early.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'll message you when I get home. I kid you not, I had like a long message like this.
Wait, had you texted him, I'll message him when we get home? Or
yes.
This is just in your head?
Yes.
Like, okay.
He goes, why can't you talk to me now? Like, I was like, I'm out with my friends, left it. Get home, I get a message like this. Then he calls me literally like 3 to 5 times.
Damn.
FaceTimes me, Snapchats me, and Snapchat texts me.
Damn.
Instagram call. Then calls my housemate.
Bloody hell.
And then my other best friend as well.
I can see why you stopped dating him.
And then Discord. We weren't dating. We were chatting.
Even I didn't even know you could call on Discord. Is
yeah.
that a thing?
I only had it because of my TikTok agency that I'm with.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I had it, and I didn't even know I had him on it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why do you think he was so persistent with you?
I don't know. I really have no idea.
So when you spoke to him...
he did live like an hour and a half away, 2 hours.
Okay. So, but when you spoke to him eventually, like, what did he say, or what did you say?
Well, not gonna lie, I did end up like crying because I was so like annoyed. Like telling him, why are you calling me so much?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've told you that like I'll be home soon.
Yeah.
I did turn my snap maps off because I was annoyed. So then he couldn't see where I was. So I did do that. Funny. Can't lie. Then I had a conversation. I was like, look, like, this is way too much. I know you want to text me, but it's a lot.
Yeah. And what did he say?
He was like, oh, I just want to talk to you. Like, da-da-da. Like, I'm just bored. I'm like, I know, but patience. Because you're literally pushing me away.
It's so funny because I think it happens more often the other way around, where like a guy isn't responding or he isn't texting a girl enough, and she's like, why is he not texting me, like responding as quickly or whatever?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Have you ever been on the other side?
I have, yeah.
Okay.
I like it when it's more chill, personally.
So like when you say chill, what does that look like to you? Like how often are you messaging?
I don't know, message like once, twice a day. That's it.
Yeah.
And then if you don't message, just give me like a quick like, oh, I've been busy, like let me know how your day's been.
Yeah.
And then or maybe just give me a call.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Chill, fine.
Yeah.
Because I know you'll have a busy schedule.
Yeah, exactly. What do you find, what in your experience, have guys been more too much or too little? In your experience?
A bit of both.
Okay, like pretty even?
Yeah.
Okay, fairs. And which do you prefer?
Both. More chilled, laid back.
Like he doesn't respond enough, then too much.
Yeah, because obviously I want him to respond.
Of course.
But I'll let him respond in his own time.
Yeah. Can you tell the difference between whether a guy is responding to you because he's just very chilled and he's not responding to you because like maybe he's not as into it as maybe you thought?
Sometimes I can tell by the way they word things in the message.
Ooh, like what?
I'm going to try and find
she's going to get it
I'm going to try and find an example.
Come on. Is this a recent person?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do some dissection right now. We'll find out.
If this person watches this, he probably will know who he is.
All right. I feel like you don't have to say his name, but I feel like we need a backstory of how you met him, who this guy is.
So technically, I met this guy on a tube.
Okay.
Actually, let's do that person instead. We'll do this
how many guys you got, Sophia? What's going on?
No, this is past. This one. The other one was more recent.
Oh yeah, she got 2 phones out here, guys.
Sorry.
Everyone knows she's a drug dealer. Everyone knows now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. She's got 2 phones.
Let me find. Okay, a message. Okay. Yeah.
You got it?
Well.
We're going to dissect this. Let's see what's going on.
This is the past one, okay?
Okay. Move the mic close to your mouth so we hear everything.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I got to scroll from the beginning.
Oh, wow. So who's this guy? Where did you meet him? Is this on the tube?
No. So this one
Yep.
is YouTube video.
From the Sidemen?
No, a different one.
Okay, a different one.
He'll know who he is. That I didn't make the cut for.
Okay, fine.
Because I was doing the 6v1 Australia.
Oh. What? So I don't know what it is. I haven't seen it.
Base
but okay,
squad.
fine.
the beta squad. And I didn't make the cut. But this person obviously knows, but not going to say his name.
Okay, fine.
I slid in to his DMs.
Okay.
Because I'm a confident girl. I'm going to do that.
Wait, hold on. Before you continue. You're a confident girl, but you can't say to your boyfriend, hey, I think, we can maybe live together.
That's scary. I don't know that bit.
I'm selectively confident, but yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So I was like, oh, hey, like, did you want to meet up for a drink? And like,
had you met him at this point or no?
I'd met him on set.
Okay, fine.
And then like a few days later, I then found his Instagram and then slid into his DMs.
Cool. We love it, man. Girls making moves. Come on.
Like my housemate can't do that. She goes, Sophia, I can't slide into anyone's DMs. I'm like, hey,
why?
The worst case scenario is they say no over a message.
Exactly.
It's not rejection to your face. So
concur.
it's less intimidating.
I agree.
Facts. Thank you.
Girls, have the confidence.
So basically I was like, do you want to go for a drink?
Yes.
And then he was like, yeah, cool, let's meet up. And then he went on holiday. He was about to go on holiday. Obviously after the date, we then went back to his and just chilled and like just spoke about like conversations and whatever.
Yeah, nothing happened.
General.
Stuff happened.
Yeah.
How much stuff? All the way? All the way. Okay, there it is.
And then he was like, oh, we'll meet up when I come back.
Yep.
From my holiday.
Yes.
In my head, I'm like, you're going away with 10 lads.
I mean, you guys are in a relationship.
To an island.
You're not in a relationship.
I know that. And we weren't like talking really.
Okay. You're just going out for coffee and back for chilled talks.
Yeah. And just for some drinks and food and then go back and chill, whatever, right?
Sure.
Obviously, you didn't expect anything to like come of it. If it did, I was like, that would be nice.
Yeah, I hear that.
And then he was like, oh, like, so I got a busy schedule tomorrow, can't do this. And then he goes, another day would work better. I was like, okay, cool, let's organise it. So we were going to. And then he was basically just like, I put this Sunday, he put no Saturday. I put okay. And then obviously nothing happened because we didn't get a time. Yeah.
Nothing was arranged.
No. Okay. And then that wasn't the last time we chatted, but like, obviously because I did the Sidemen video.
Yep.
He goes, oh, beta, now Sidemen. I go, yeah, at least I made the cut this time. He goes, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Dead.
Nothing more. I was like, you actually could have been a potential up there. But then you ruined it because you didn't keep chatting. I
hear that. I mean, it doesn't really sound like he's looking for anything serious.
No,
like he's going on lads holidays.
Yeah.
He's like kind of texts you sporadically. He's like, hey, we can hang out when I'm back in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But then he didn't organise anything.
Yeah.
When he was back. He goes, oh, I'll message you when I get back from holiday. Nothing.
Do you think he's the type of guy that has a lot of options?
Yes.
Well.
He's on.
It might be one of those things. I'm not saying it might be.
Yeah.
Maybe another girl was chasing him. And maybe that's why.
Maybe.
Sometimes that happens, right?
Yeah. Like, that's true.
You know, one girl's like, hey, I want to see what you're doing this weekend. He's like, oh, shit. He's like, yeah, sure, let's go out. And then before you know it, he's spending more time with her.
Yeah.
Purely because she texted him first.
Yeah.
Or she was trying to initiate.
Also do know from a few girls I know, because my industry, everyone chats, right?
Yes.
And I know a few girls that have spoken to him.
Mm-hmm.
That have probably gone out on a date with him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he is in a lot of people's DMs. I do know that.
Okay.
He don't know that I know that. He does now.
Okay.
If he's watching this.
I hope whoever he is watches it.
I'll share it on my story so he can see it.
Oh, that's so funny.
But yeah.
Okay. So, like, with that situation, were you was that a surprise that was how it went for you? Like, in your eyes?
No, because it's sad, but I'm used to that.
Oh, what do you mean? What are you used to?
I'm sad to like having one date and then like
not hearing from them.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do most of the time do you sleep with them on the first date?
No.
Half the time?
Less than half.
Less than half. Okay.
Yeah.
So even the ones where you didn't sleep with them on the first date, you go on the first date and they're like, you don't hear from them from that?
Most of the time, yeah.
Interesting.
And then rarely, I do.
Rarely you hear from them again?
Yeah.
And when you do, they're like, hey, like, I had so much fun. I want to see you again.
Yeah.
All right. And then what happens with those guys?
Then some of them just end up
They don't have tats and they've got a beard.
No,
That's
some
what
of them
happens.
just... some of them just end up being boring.
End up being boring.
Yeah.
But maybe you're the fun one in the relationship.
Yeah, but I need them to bring some fun too. Can't just be all me. Sorry.
I get that. So are the most fun ones the ones that are just like very dismissive in your eyes?
50-50, yeah.
Hope you really enjoyed that clip. If you want to watch the full episode where that clip is from, then I want you to click right here where you can watch the full episode. And if you're ready to claim your man today, enroll in my program below, and I'll see you there. Wishing you an amazing day.